Hey guys, how you doing today? We are here in Winchester, Virginia at the midnight release of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. We got a tournament going on back here. We got the U.S. Army here, and we have
Sergeant Dixon.
And Sergeant Barker.
Now, you guys have had a chance to play the game now. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I was kind of worried when I saw the jetpack, but it's...
Because jetpacks aren't in the real Army right now, right?
No, not yet. Not yet. But, yeah, I mean, definitely enjoy it so far. Glad that I pre-ordered it.
Yeah, it's a lot more fluid and everything like that than Ghost. I like the more advanced stuff around it, so it's much funner.
Would you like to actually see this kind of stuff in your line of business?
Absolutely. Make our jobs a lot easier.
Yes. No.
Just some cool ideas that, Sledgehammer's throwing out there, jetpacks, laser guns, and, big stuff that you can just walk, or exosuits. Did you guys get to see that?
Yeah, and actually that's something they have started doing in the regular Army. Yes.
Insider information. So how did the game feel in terms of like weapons and movement, even though it's the newer fast-paced direction that Sledgehammer's trying to take the game?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Modern Warfare 3. It's very smooth, very fluid, and yeah, it just takes it to the brand new level.
Yeah, so far the levels that we played, it's more expansive. It's funner to get around and actually play around than.
Gotcha. So if you had to make a comparison of past Call of Duty games, which one would you say this one best represents, or is it a totally new direction altogether?
I'm going to defer to him on that.
Yeah, I agree with him for what he said earlier about Modern Warfare 3. It's close to that one, but I think they've moved on to a better platform now.
Gotcha. Okay, and where is the best place to get video games?
I mean, yeah, right here at Press Star Video Games.
Press Star.
Yeah, that's the reason why we decided to come out tonight, because it's a local business and it's part of the community that we're here to help out.
Gotcha. Now, you guys, how long have you all been with the U.S. Army, respectively?
About 7 years now.
I've been in just a little over 8 years.
Excellent, excellent. And you guys enjoy what you do?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And can you guys give us a little bit of what you do with the Army?
Okay, well, I work in communications. The Army gave me training on how to work with satellites, radios, laptops, how to set up antennas, pretty much every aspect of communication.
And I did infantry before I did recruiting, so I mean, I got to go down there, knock down doors, and have fun.
Excellent. Now, did you all do college through the U.S. Army, or did you do college first and then go into the Army?
I've done college while I've been in the Army. It's all been paid for, and actually the Army is the only reason why I've been able to go to college.
So it's a great opportunity all around.
Yes, absolutely. I'm the first person in my family to get any kind of college education since, I want to say, 1965.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now we're both actually currently enrolled and going to school for it right now, and everything's paid for. We're getting our bachelor's for free.
Can't beat that free education.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, guys.
All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks for having us out tonight, man.
You guys have a good night.
All right, you too.
Have a good one, man.
No problem. Hey, guys, we're here back. We're in Winchester. We're here again at the midnight release of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I'm here with Alberto. So you had a chance to play the game before it came out. How'd you do?
The first round I got knocked out. I just won the second one. I like it overall. So
How does it feel compared to the past Call of Duty games with Infinity Ward and Treyarch?
it's a little different. I was expecting pretty much the same similarity, but it's a little different.
It's a little different. So like the jump, the double jump, and the sliding, and the bigger guns and everything, right?
Yeah. I like the sliding.
So do you think these mechanics will put a fresh new twist and extend the life of the franchise, or do you think it's kind of staled off enough that this isn't really going to help them?
No, I think this is going to help them a lot. I don't think they're going in a bad direction. I think it's a good direction for them.
Good. And so you're picking it up on what system?
Xbox One.
Xbox One, and you're going to be playing it like mad crazy, right?
Yeah, I'm playing tonight till 6 in the morning.
Playing it tonight till 6 in the morning. You heard it here. Guy's going to be up all night. So when he's not at work, you can blame us. We don't care. So overall, you think it's a good game?
Overall, so far, I'm impressed by it. Then it kind of reminds me of Titanfall a little bit. So.
I've heard that a lot, actually, and I actually have said it myself that it kind of looks like just the pilots from Titanfall, and I think that's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. It's just I'm used to Call of Duty. I'm not
that fast-paced twitch, turn and boom, you're dead kind of situation. Well, thank you for being with us tonight, and I hope you have fun.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, we're here in Winchester, Virginia at the release of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare by Sledgehammer Games, and I'm with Ian. Ian, you just had a chance to play the game. What do you think?
As far as I've played, it's awesome. I mean, it plays really well. It's all fast paced. I do like that it's more like you have to snap your target a lot faster than as just carrying over.
So you actually have to have skill to aim in this game. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I made the mistake of getting a little twitchy with the analog and kind of hop back and forth between his chest, and that
It's never a good thing. You always want that nice, solid aiming reticle, and if you don't have that, it's game over for you. So the exosuits and the new abilities, the double jump and the sliding and everything, how's that feel compared to like the past Call of Duty games where it was just commando running around?
it definitely brings like a different environment into like the entire game. But I mean, it's still Call of Duty, still awesome, still gonna be one of the best multiplayer shooters out there.
I agree. I think this is going to be a huge launch. I think it'll be a huge success, and I'm glad that there's a new developer in the mix because it'll force the other two to kind of up their ante a little bit. Do you think that's the case?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm expecting the campaign to be awesome, and from what I can see so far from the trailers, campaign is gonna be phenomenal. And
2 words: Kevin Spacey. That's all you need. AAA title right there.
yep, he's the Peter Dinklage of Call of Duty now.
Peter Dinklage, we love you. We love Kevin Spacey too. But I think that pulling AAA actors or high class actors into games is really boosting the sell through of the quality of the game as well.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's no longer. I mean, he may be playing a made-up character, but you recognize him. He's somebody that you've seen before.
And that these actors are legit, not just Joe Schmo they picked up off the street to fill a role.
Yeah.
And that they can emit the emotion that games need now that they've got these realistic looking graphics.
Oh, I definitely agree. I mean, it's better to have somebody that has been doing this for years than just somebody that needs to be filled in.
Right. So that being said, are you picking it up tonight?
I'm really thinking about it. Since I got the chance to play it, I'm really digging it, thinking about picking it up.
What console?
I'm on the fence. I have both right now, but I'm not sure yet.
I'm not going to pick it up for both?
I might pick it up for both.
Okay. Well, if you pick it up for PS4, I'll be glad to play with you.
All right. I just need to take it, man.
And take care, man.
You too.
All right, guys, we're here in Winchester again. We're doing the midnight release of Call of Duty. We got a tournament going on back here, and I'm here with Spencer, who just finished his 2 rounds of Call of Duty. What do you think of it?
It's a really smooth game. Really smooth game, gameplay-wise. It just looks stunning and everything, in all of its nature. I mean, coming from not very much of a COD background, it was a very nice to get my hands on it.
Very fluid and easy to jump into compared to Battlefield.
I never really got very much into Battlefield, but the last Call of Duty I ended up getting into was Modern Warfare 3. I had gone through the campaign through on a regular difficulty and managed at the same time to be able to just get that done and all set and ready to go. And coming from Modern Warfare 3 to this, it feels a lot different.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a fresh take on the Call of Duty franchise, I feel, and the new abilities, the double jump and the exosuit and all that stuff. That stuff I think looks really cool. How did it feel actually getting to use it?
It felt really nice. I mean, the double jump felt like Destiny's double jump with the Titan.
Like the Hunter and the Titan.
The Hunter and the Titan, yes, and then to go along with that, the exosuit. I didn't get to use too much of that because it was a button that was kind of unique. It was a button that was kind of unique. I'm not quite as used to the bumpers. I mean, accidentally fired a secondary weapon on one of them.
Compared to the triggers on like the old Xbox and PS4 controllers.
Oh no, I'm talking more so like I was wanted to throw a grenade a couple times and couldn't find a grenade or one.
No, just grenade button. Like, hey, button grenade. Yeah, there we go.
Right, just the simplicity of having a grenade button would have been a little bit better. But at the same time, it's probably something in the customizable controls that I've never got a chance to look at.
Technical issues, yeah, it happens. Day 1 editions. That's why they patch things.
Yeah. It's always the case. I mean, shoot. Coming from a sport gamer background, of course, knowing that they had to go through all that stuff with NBA 2K15, I love the game, and there were a whole bunch of server issues early on, but then it's now kind of running a little bit smoother, minus a little bit of lag. But at the same time, I mean, people who are very hardcore into this type of COD community will be all over it online, probably online day 1, and who knows where the bugs are
they'll find them and fix them before the end of the week, right?
At least, if not within at least the first 2.
Yeah, that's true. Well, so do you plan on picking up the game? And if you do, what console do you plan on picking it up for?
If I would, it would be PS4, but because of my lack of a COD background, it's probably not going to be in the old library for me, being a sports game.
At least not right away, right?
Probably not right away. If anything, I'm still also excited for things like Little Big Planet 3 and
Excellent looking game.
yes, I can't wait for that one. Uncharted 4 next year. So there's quite a few games that are Batman Arkham Knight. Where am I keep forgetting about all these amazing titles.
There's a lot coming out, especially because it's the early life of the new generation of consoles, and there's just so much they can do that they're still trying to figure out.
And everything is going to look that much smoother. And at the same time, I mean, stuff like this is great. And me not being a first-person shooter kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of something you have to be born into, or at least have a background of, to really jump into right away.
Thrive in the competition. Yeah, to kind of thrive in the competition. I mean, and I kind of showed today. I mean, first match today went into overtime, which kind of the shock of having a game go into overtime.
It's kind of cool when the first time you play the game, right?
Oh yeah, the first time through, all of a sudden you're starting to feel like you're getting used to it, and then all of a sudden in overtime you kind of had a bad run, and it all went downhill from there. But at the same time, I mean, the last tournament I competed in a couple years ago in NBA 2K13, I believe I had a double overtime.
That's pretty cool. Well, I appreciate you coming out tonight, man,
Yes,
talking about the game. You have fun.
Yeah, thanks, and y'all have a great night too.
Hey guys, we are here in Winchester again with the Call of Duty Midnight launch, and I'm here with Brian from Farico Games. Brian, have you had your chance to play the game yet?
Yeah, we've been playing for 2 weeks now.
2 weeks?
Yeah,
Man, you got pros, man. That's where it's at. So how do you think it feels compared to the past Call of Duties and everything?
I think it's a lot faster. It's more complete. You can't get cornered now. You can fly away.
So campers are just done for?
Campers are done.
Excellent, because that's my biggest fret. That's my biggest fret with games like this is
You can
campers.
still find ways. Everybody's gonna find ways to camp.
But yeah, and snipers kind of have to have that ability.
Snipers are screwed on you.
They're going to struggle with this one. Well, that's good. But now they have that invisibility perk. Does that benefit them at all, or is that more for like the hunter kind of person?
More for like a hunter, like a sniper. They can fall for it, but if you pay attention and you watch, give it 2 weeks, everybody's gonna be able to find every sniper with invisibility going on.
Well, that's good, because I used to play sniper, and then I started picking up the assault rifles, and I just, it just works for this kind of game. It works a whole lot better.
Oh yeah, get SMG. Just run SMG and just go at it.
Now, you've had a lot of time with the game. Have you had any time with the single-player campaign, or has it just strictly been multiplayer?
We got the same thing y'all got, just multiplayer.
Straight
Just the
multiplayer.
practice.
Well, I'm looking forward to the campaign. Have you played any of the past campaigns? Do you think this will push it into a new direction?
Oh, this could be a crazy campaign, I can tell you that. Just playing on
Kevin Spacey.
Oh, that's done. Done. So
That's where it's at, Kevin Spacey. I mean, you put him in a game, it's solid gold.
Oh,
Now, do you think this is going to push competitive gaming further, or do you think it's just going to hit the stalemate that it's at right now?
honestly, right now, I don't know. With this one, there's a lot more different things going on in this one they never had before.
Right, with like the exosuits and the new skills and abilities and everything. So it's going to send a new level of challenge in competitive multiplayer.
Oh yeah, the guns are wicked. The guns are, there's just mad wicked things you can do with the guns. The exoskeleton puts a lot big different.
Right. Well, that's good because it needs a fresh take. You know, you play the same game for 10, 20 years and it gets stale and boring. I'm glad Sledgehammer stepped in to do this.
Oh, without a doubt. I love it. I mean, the game all around, I think it's the best one made.
Best one made. You heard it here first. Now, you have been playing pro for 6 years now?
6 years.
And next year, this year or next year is your last year?
Advanced Warfare is my last
Advanced
year.
Warfare is your last year. So you're going to go out with a bang then?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Now, you guys have won quite a few championships yourselves, haven't you?
Yeah, the old pro team for Farico won the 2013 MLG championships with Black Ops 2. We've won 5 championships in a row, which the LAN tournaments we're with, and now we're finally get our shot at MLG.
So this will be your first foray into the MLG as the new team?
There's a new team. I have an MLG championship through Rainbow Six Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, so you know what you're getting into already.
Oh, yeah, I already got all this down.
So this is great. Well, I hope you guys have fun. Good luck. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Take care. All right, guys, we're back here in Winchester with the Call of Duty Elite release party, and I'm here with Joe, who just had a chance to get his hands on the game. Joe, what do you think?
Actually, it's really fun. I really like the dash ability that they put on there. It's a lot like Titanfall to me.
I've heard the Titanfall name dropped a lot tonight. I'm sure Activision is just thrilled about that.
It's gotta be like one of the main things that they've got the Atlas plastered all over this game, and everybody knows that's from Titanfall. So I feel like everybody's gonna be talking about that.
But do you think it works for the Call of Duty franchise?
I feel like it does. I mean, like the people who made Titanfall, I kind of feel like came from Call of Duty.
Right, the guys behind Respawn, kind of had that history, and I can understand where the similarities come in play. Do you think that this Call of Duty is going to force Infinity Ward and Treyarch to actually move in a new direction with their games?
I definitely think so. Yeah, like it's a game changer to me.
It is a game changer. It looks great. I'm excited for the campaign. Are you excited for the campaign?
Yeah, and Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey!
Well, yeah, it's definitely looking interesting, and
I think he's gonna be ruthless. I really, really do, and I hope he is the ultimate bad guy of the game and not just the behind-the-scenes guy.
I just can't wait to see it.
Well, we'll find out here in a few hours. Are you picking it up tonight?
Oh yeah,
What console?
PS4.
PS4, that's where it's at. All right, Joe, appreciate your time, man. All right, guys, we're here. The tournament for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare just ended, and we had the top 3 players here. And what'd you think?
I got cheesed.
Got cheesed. Is that a term? I don't know. But we got third place over there is Ian. Second place is Matt, and first place Misa. And they're all gonna get what, Jared?
All kinds of good stuff. T-shirts, movie tickets, gift cards, T-shirts.
T-shirts, coupons, and tickets. Did you guys like the game?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was way better than Ghost.
Way better than Ghost. That's a good thing then, right?
Yeah.
Ian, you got third place, man. What happened?
I'm lactose intolerant. I got cheese.
I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know what that has to do with anything, but apparently cheese is the winner here.
I don't really know what that term means, but I got it.
Cheese, apparently the real winner of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. How do you guys feel that this is taking for Call of Duty? Is it in a good direction? Is it a bad direction, or what?
It's different.
Different, yeah. No, it's definitely a good direction. Faster pace is always better.
So you guys think that the exosuits and the new skills is a good move for?
I like the air dashes. That's way different than anything I didn't even think you could do that until I saw somebody do that.
That's new information to me too.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's all right. Well, thank you guys. Congratulations on your winnings. I hope you guys have fun playing the game.